Hey, my fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel and welcome back. Excitement. That's the energy for today. They're like, they want to go for it. They want to go for it. They're trying to figure out how to go for it, right? They want to tell you that. Page of Swords, right? Bottom of the deck. They keep trying to communicate to you. Pages are students, right? They know what they want. They're still immature, right? You could be dealing with a younger person. It just depends, right? They want to communicate to you what they want to do, right? So they're trying to tell you they're getting everything in order to move forward in life, right? Is that moving towards you? We'll see. If you're doing the work, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you're doing the healing, you're on your purpose, you're doing for the greater good, the humanitarian that you're supposed to be doing, helping others, got away from the 3D job, yeah, they're coming towards you. This is the year of Gemini, right? 22, the year of union, beginning of union. So it depends on where you are in your journey, okay? And you know, if they're doing, so they're being forced to do the work. Remember that, right? So the divine is putting them on their purpose, okay? Divine is putting them on their purpose and getting them on the right path. So it's still, right? Jesus. Okay, let's just get into it. Can I have where the divine masculine is in the connection for the divine feminine, one card at a time, for the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? Please and a thank you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to get the bit. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you. If the card is supposed to come out, it'll come back out. And this would happen yesterday in the Sagittarius reading, right? I think it was Sagittarius. Either that or yeah, it was. So the bottom of the deck, right? I give you a little bit of thing at the bottom of the deck, and what comes out? The same stinking card. So apparently, okay. All right. Sorry, please. Thank you. Where are you wanting this one? Okay. Clarification. All right. Can you clarify the Page of Swords for me, please? Oh, all right. Okay. Can you clarify the Star for me, please? Thank you. Two of Pentacles. Whoa, way too many. What is it? Okay. All right. Five of Swords. Yesterday, oh, that was a different, never mind. That was a private reading. Okay, thank you. Page of Pentacles. Okay, this is, what is this one? We're going to leave that as an extra, okay? A connecting energy. Okay, thank you. All right. Alrighty. So, like I said, they are trying to figure out how to move forward, and then we got the card. Let's just do it, right? Got some good energy. God, it's nice to finally have some good energy and good cards, right? Okay. There is a little conflict, but it's the conflict is, I'm getting too far into the reading, but it's about them trying to figure out how to move forward without so much conflict. How am I going to do it without causing so much upheaval? But what they don't understand is everything happens for a reason, right? Everybody comes into our lives for a reason, right? It's a karmic lesson for both sides, for everybody involved, right? It's a lesson that, you know, whatever the conflict is over, the job, the boss, they want me to touch on this, but that's like at the towards the end of the middle, the end of the reading. It's a lesson for whoever is the conflict over, right? If it's a third party, it's a third party situation. Now, is it a person or is it whatever fits for you? So if it's a person or if it's their job, if it's time, money, drugs, whatever, okay. One, they're being released from it. And two, if a party involved, right? Because versus like, it's a person. Okay, so it's a third party person. They have lessons that they need to learn, right? To heal, for them to heal properly. And so it's something that they needed to learn, right? So that's just something they have to understand, and you have to understand, like, your karmic relationships, the karmic relationships I had, I felt bad the way things, well, I had to turn my back on my ex because I needed to, right, for me to heal, right? And he wasn't the one, but he was a karmic lesson. It was a karmic relationship, a karmic cycle, right? And it was something for him to learn out of it. I can't feel bad. I can't feel bad for it. You know, I can't feel bad for my kid's dad either. You know, it's a lesson. It's something that they have to learn. So that's what I'm going with. I always try to use myself as an example. Not saying that this is for you. It's just an example. If it's a parent that's given them the wrong advice that they need to cut out, if it's a friend, if it's, you know, another relationship or whatever, though they needed this karmic cycle, they needed the karmic to be able to learn too. So if they don't learn, if they don't learn their lesson either, they won't be able to heal, right? But once the relationship is released, that's okay, thank you. What they're trying to say, and I'm like way into the reading, but the very first, in the car, in here is what they're trying to communicate, is they're walking away from that. Okay, that's part of the Page of Swords. And they're trying to communicate with that, right? They feel bad, right? They feel bad, right? You know, just because they're people that they've cared about, okay? They've shared time with, okay? Just because it's not a healthy, just because it's toxic, doesn't mean it makes it easy to walk away. Because it's not. Because it's not easy. It's not easy. You think of it, so it's thought, this is where you guys have to change your point of view, your thought process, right? It is not a failure, it's a growth. It's a lesson. So when you have people that come into your lives, right? Okay. They help you on your path and journey towards your twin flame journey and towards your union. Okay. It was all needed. It was all needed. It was needed for you, right? Also, because it gets you to heal. Okay. It's needed for them to understand this isn't healthy, right? This isn't toxic. This isn't going to nurture me. This isn't going to make me grow. Okay. And understand, right? I invested time into this, right? I've known these people for a while. Right? And to be able to let that go is not easy. But know that this carries everything, right? You over here, what you have to offer to give them carries them their future. Carries their hopes and desires. They're scared. They're scared to go after that too. Look, do you know it was not easy for me to cut off a friend that I've known oh my God, I'm going to say she was 6, so 23 years. 23 years. 23 years. Because it was very toxic to me. It was toxic and draining. And it didn't do anything but delay my, it couldn't be who I truly was, right? I've never, ever been able to be my true self. Never. Even before I realized I was a twin flame. Even before I got on my journey, right? Never. Always had to be somebody different. I couldn't be myself. So that should have told me right away, right? It wasn't because I wasn't comfortable. I just couldn't be me. I couldn't be true to myself. They were very, very negative, very toxic, right? But I needed to learn. There was a reason for that friendship, right? There was a reason for that. And I have had so much relief, right? I don't even think about contacting them. I don't even think about, just talking about it just like makes me feel so good. To release all of that karma, to release all of that stress, that drama is, yeah. Man, I'll tell you, I have learned with this journey that you got to cut people out of your life, and I will tell somebody, right? And I did. I told one girl, cut her out once in a while. Okay, so she's also a twin flame, but she's a masculine, but she doesn't quite understand how things work, right? So I had to cut, and I told her that. I told her straight up, because she believes the same. She believes in the way, but she doesn't understand how a feminine works, right? Because masculines aren't going to. And I told her straight up, I said, if you can't support me, my journey, you can't support my masculine and who he is and why we're going through all this, right? Because she just wanted to protect me, right? She doesn't want to see me hurt. It's all for a reason, okay? I told her, I will cut you out. I will cut you out in my life like that. No problem. No problem. No problem. And I did. I did. Once in a while, I do, like, there's still a reason why, like, once in a blue moon, every couple weeks maybe, they'll get in contact with me. I don't reach out to them, period. They'll get in contact with me and they'll need something. And generally they have their child with them, and that's the purpose, is I have a relationship with that child. So, and she's, you know, it's to do with that. So it's only when she has her. So, I'll go and then the thing is, it's different, because the way it was before, I would, you know, rearrange my whole schedule and everything. Now it's just like, I'm going to give you this much time, right? I, you know, help you out, because, you know, I'll help you out, but, that's it. That's all you get. We're not doing the other stuff. We're just not going backwards. Not. Anyway, and when I do talk about my journey, she is supportive. I do have to tell you that. She's supportive and she's excited to see the growth, right? I also see, and she also, and I know I'm kind of blabbering here, but she also checks in with me because she wants to know about the journey, because she's going through it herself. And her feminine, that she knows it's her twin flame, has contacted her just recently. So I see the cycles. I see the cycle. I see it happening in her too, along with my masculine. So it's cool. It's cool, right? Okay. Sorry. Let's get into the reading. Star. It's what you are. It's what they see you as, right? That's what they're realizing. They're a starseed too, right? They're breaking themselves down back to the very beginning of who they are. Right? Stripping themselves down to nothing. What we are. We're just a sovereign being, right? In our consciousness, in our state of consciousness, right? When you get into your true state of consciousness, right? You don't have to help nobody. You don't have to be nothing. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to think. You just be. Just be free. If you can get yourself in that state, it is the most freeing moment. And it's so blissful, right? And it's like the moment when we are with our twin flame, right? When we are having a time with them, right? When we are talking to them, that's how we feel. And that's what they're realizing. You are. They're Ten of Cups, okay? That fulfillment, not the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is what they've had, right? Ten of Pentacles is the house, the home, you know, the money, the stability, all of that, right? But no happiness. No true happiness. No love. Not real love. Not unconditional love, right? This is the unconditional love. This is the Ten of Cups. This is the rainbow. This is everything. You see how the couple is embraced, watching their family, right, with their house, the full rainbow and the cups. It's the fulfillment. They know you are their fulfillment. They know they have to, because you have to start fresh. You have to start at the bottom, right? You have to get all the way down, right? You have to go to your bottom. Have they hit their bottom? Maybe masculines got to hit their bottom, right, to go up. Feminines do. I guess we all do. You have to hit that bottom. You have to hit that dark night of the soul. Sometimes you go through it a couple times to go up, okay? They want to talk to you, but they are afraid. It's not that they're afraid. They don't know what to say. Okay. Page of Swords. This is what it was on the bottom of the deck. This is what I started out with the beginning of the reading, right? Okay. They want to communicate with you. They want to talk to you. They start to write the message, right? They start to tell you in person, but they can't get the words out because they're afraid. They're so afraid of saying the wrong thing, right? Of admitting how much they love you, of admitting how much they are not in control at all, and they don't like that because they want to be in control. So where they are and what they've gone through, they've had control of the situation, even though it's shitty, right? They still know what to expect, right? With you, they have no idea. They have no idea, no expectations, right? I don't know what's going to happen. And it doesn't matter. I just want to do it, right? Okay? So they want to tell you they're walking away. They're like, I'm good. I'm done. I'm walking away. Okay? What are they walking towards? Okay? What are they walking towards? They're getting their balance. That's what the Two of Pentacles is. It's about balancing out the masculine and the feminine. They've found their balance. Or they're finding their balance. Okay. To choose you. You're the only option. You're it. You're my only option. Right? I've had all the other stuff, and I know it's nothing without you. It's nothing without love. Nothing without love. You could have $1 billion, right? You can have $1 billion. You can have anything you want in the world. It's handed to you, right? And everything comes easily. Anybody can have that anyway. Everything comes to you easily, right? You're Midas. You got the gold touch, right? But your heart is empty. Why? Why is your heart empty? Because they know that they made the wrong choice. They didn't choose their Ten of Cups. It wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right time. And they're understanding that. They're understanding that they needed to learn, to grow, right? They needed to mature. Okay, maybe not in, it doesn't matter what age you are. You can be an immature person, right? And they're getting out of their rooted beliefs. Okay, so they had to be stripped down to nothing to understand. Society is what tries to tell you, those rooted beliefs, that by this point in your life you need to have done this, 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 and this, and this, and this, and this, right? Okay, and you should blah 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 blah, right? It's all programmed. It's all, rooted beliefs, like if you do this way, this is what's going to happen, right? But that's all wrong. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you are in your life, what age you are in your life. There's things that people have to learn and things you have to go through in order to achieve what you need to achieve. What you are learning, or what they are learning, is worldly shit. Means just that, it's shit. Okay? You need to figure that out. You need to get on your purpose. You need to realize that materials can be taken like that. Materials don't make you happy. What makes you happy is here. It's being happy and thankful for where you are. And once you're happy and thankful for where you are and you value yourself, everything else is going to come to play, right? And you realize you don't need that stuff. Oh, you can have luxury. You can have luxury. Who said you can't have it? No one's saying that. No one's saying that. We're saying don't value it. We're saying that isn't what you need to make you happy. True happiness is here, right? Your true happiness and your bliss is with your twin flame, right? When you get on your purpose and you get helping people is amazing, right? With my non-traditional 3D job, right? I help people. I enjoy it. Look, I use my guides every day. Every day. Everything I do, I will ask for guidance, right? I ask for guidance. Like when I go through the grocery store, because it's a matter of getting in and out and getting quick so I can get to the next person, right? Right? And it's been like pretty slow lately, okay, because of the heat, right? Saturn retrograde slows everything down, okay? But I'm not worried. It don't matter. Money comes to me. I make it, right? I don't even look. I have to admit to you, yesterday was the first time I actually looked at my bank account. Because normally I hadn't been. Like, I'd be surprised. They'll tell me how much I have. When I spend something, I'll pull it down and tell me my balance. I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. But you know, bills come up, so. But it's still, it's like I have it. It's like, wow, how did that happen, right? Okay, because I just know it's gonna be there. I just know it's gonna be there. Okay. So they have conflict, right? This is what I was talking about, right? The Five of Swords is the conflict. They're conflicted. They know what they're supposed to do, right? It's clarified by the Six of Cups, which is the soulmate twin flame card. They know what they're supposed to do, right? They're trying to figure out how to do it. How do I do it without causing so much conflict to go towards my soulmate, towards my twin flame, right? I guess it would be the twin flame. The soulmate is what you can have. I'm so sorry. You can have several soulmates throughout your lifetime. They're never the same as your twin flame. A soulmate is just for a twin flame. A soulmate is just a karmic lesson. There's something that's temporary. True soulmates, right? Not twin flames. I'm not talking about twin. I'm not talking about twin flames with a soulmate. I'm talking soulmates, right? True soulmates. They can have more than one, but the soulmate, your soulmates are going to be the ones that can get together with somebody in high school, right? Or young. They marry right away and they've been together forever and they've never had any problems. It's that old couple that you guys see walking around. I mean, you get twin flames like that too, but twin flames, until soulmates also, when you see that, they're the ones that really don't have much issues in their life either. Twin flames go through all that tragic and trauma so we can be empathetic for others, right? We have to be able to understand. If you talk to somebody about sexual abuse who's never been in sexual abuse, around sexual abuse, it's not going to help you at all. They aren't going to understand it. You're going to have to explain it to them and they're going to be like, I don't get it. Right? They don't understand the pain. They don't understand the shame. They don't understand that you blamed yourself, right? That you felt it was your fault. They don't understand the betrayal. They don't understand why your whole life you felt, well, being twin flame, you feel different anyway, but you were taught what love was wrong from the beginning. From the beginning. From the beginning of your life, especially from childhood. Because that's not love. That's not love. Right? Everybody's sexual abuse is different, right? Not everybody has the same, okay? Mine, you know, I have to tell you guys, and I know this is crazy, and I know it sounds crazy, but it is true. I wouldn't change a damn thing that happened to me in my life, because I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't have been able to help all the people that I have helped already through it. I wouldn't be the independent person I am. I wouldn't be the mother. I wouldn't be the friend. I wouldn't be the lover that I am. Don't twist that around. Don't twist that around. I mean with my heart. With my heart. Right? I wouldn't be who I am today if that had not happened to me. And the fighter, right? Because I'm a fighter. More alert, right? Aware. You know, I can tell. I know when someone, I can tell when I come across somebody. It helps the awakening, right? But I can do an image reading. I can tell you right away. I'll tell you right away. And, which isn't easy to do. Isn't easy to do. So that Page of Pentacles, right? Page, right? Page of Pentacles. We have another page, right? Pages are immature, okay? They knew that it wasn't the right timing, okay? They're trying to make it the right timing, right? Pages are that, they're trying to come in with that new beginning. New beginning, because that's what they're wanting. They're wanting the new beginning, right? They want to offer you, okay? Pages are students. Pages are immature, right? Like I said, it could be a younger person, right? Or a person that hasn't matured yet. Or a student, you know. It's a learning. They were learning, right? They've been learning about the mess, about how to do a new beginning. They're still trying to figure out. They're learning about the connection. They're learning about themselves, okay? It's clarified by the Lovers, and you're the one that's teaching them. You're the one that's teaching them how to move forward in life. How what to do, right? So you're the one that's teaching them, okay? You're the one that's helping them out. You're the one that's teaching them. 9 of Wands. Let's do it. So that was the extra clarifying card. You're teaching them to just go after their passions, okay? 8 of Wands is message, knowing, wisdom, right? The wand in front of them, they're just going to do it, right? They're just doing it. They're going after it. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay? It's that energy. Okay? Connecting energy is the moon, right? So they have been, and you have been facing your dark side and healing, okay? So you do understand that you have to have the negative with the positive, okay? You're always going to have a little bit of negative into you because you have to have that polarity, right? You can't always be positive, right? There's stuff that you have to do, right? You have to understand there's negative stuff in life, okay? You can't hide from it. You have to face it. They're realizing they're facing it, right? They can't hide from it anymore. Okay, and there's messages coming in. So they're going to contact you. Okay, that's also action, movement, swift movement towards you, and communication. So they're coming. There's movement. There's progress. Because they know that you get them grounded. You're the Queen of Pentacles, okay? You're the one that keeps them grounded, okay? They see you as stable. They see you got your shit together, right? Okay? And they're starting to understand that you don't have to have everything in life to be grounded, right? To be satisfied, to be happy, right? They're realizing that what everybody's saying, this is what makes you successful, is not what makes you successful. What makes you successful is this. Your self-love for yourself, your self-value, your self-worth, your you know, it's just that feeling. That is what makes you successful, right? Because I'll take somebody that I'm going to share my energy with, my time with, right? That is happy and has absolutely nothing to their name. Nothing to their name. Right? I don't mean like as a relationship. I'm just like to talk to actually, that me worth spending time with, right? And talking to them. Versus somebody that has everything, right? And they're unhappy. Because that's all they focus on. That's all they care about. This is all they care about. This person, right? They're not even worried about money. I'm just using this example. I don't know anybody like that besides myself, to be honest with you. There's a few people that would come into my awareness, but I don't really associate with them. Through recovery, through helping my friend in her recovery. You see people like that all the time. That they had to be taken down to absolutely nothing, right? Hit their bottom to go up. And they're thankful. They're thankful that they've lost everything, right? People will say it's a tragedy that they've lost everything, but none of that was worth it to them because they weren't true themselves, and they finally love themselves and value themselves enough, right, to step forward in life, to let go of all the things that were holding them back. And once you do that, right, once you broke down to nothing, right, things come to you, right, and you can choose. Do I want that? Do I feel I need that in my life, right? Do I want to take on that mortgage? Not really. Do I want to take on that other car payment? Do I want to take on, you know, another stressful job? No. I'm going to stay here where I'm happy, right? I mean, and do I want all this stuff? It comes to them, right? But they're choosing, you know, you got to think of all the spiritual leaders, the great spiritual leaders like Buddha and Gandhi and all that. They didn't have anything. They were rich beyond means. They had so much money. You cannot believe how much money they had, but they didn't have any material gains because they didn't find that material gains with happiness. That's where I'm going with that. They're ready to take that leap of faith, go towards the Queen of Wands. This is a little bit extended, okay? It's in there. The next card is the Divine Feminine. So, is the High Priestess. Anyway, I have some messages from the Divine Masculine for the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What would they say to them at this time? This is funny. I love it when the messages match. So they, if you haven't had a lot of contact with them, it's coming in. They're working on themselves. They're trying to put their stuff together. Okay. All right. Okay. They are in love with you. I'm going to tell you that right now. They are in love with you. Okay. Ace of Swords, I miss you. Okay, that's also truth in the new beginning. Right? Ace of Swords. Okay. Three of Wands, I'm waiting on divine timing. So, yes, it is all divine timing, but you still have to take action towards it. Okay? So you can't just sit back. You can't just sit back and just wait on God and wait on the divine to do what you need to do. There's things you have to do. Right? So if you need to do your healing, you need to do the inner work, you need to get on your purpose, you need to do all that while they're working on that, right? Okay, because that's all part of the timing, okay? Four of Wands, which is the twin flame card, right? I want to marry you, okay? So, am I saying an actual marriage, right? They see you, right, for life. They see you as, we're connected forever anyway, right? So technically we're already married, right? Our souls are already married, okay? They see you for life. They want you for life. And you guys also have to get out of your traditions and realize it doesn't have to be a traditional marriage. You can go into, you know, the forest or woods or wherever you feel you're serene and have a little ceremony and exchange between yourself and be married. You don't have to have it on paper. Do you guys get that, right? You guys get that, right? I mean, you know, I don't know, whatever you and your, you know, whenever you do get to your journey, whatever you and your twin flame decide, but okay. Page of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Pentacles. I'm sorry it's taking me so long. Trust me, I'm coming. So I tell you guys, they're coming, okay? 7 of Wands, I'm fighting for us. And they've also saying they're sorry that they've been so defensive with 7 of Wands, okay? And 5 of Pentacles, or 5 of Swords, this connection scares me, and it does. The truth scares me. The truth scares me is how much they love you. How much they love you, how much they care about you, how much you make them feel things that they're afraid to feel. And that terrifies them, okay? It terrifies them. Terrifies them to feel vulnerable. They don't like to be vulnerable around you, okay? Six of Cups. What did I say when we have the 6 of Cups in here? God, I love this, okay? I know you're my twin flame. So they know that it's a divine connection. Do they actually know the terminology of twin flame? You know, I don't know. But they know it's a divine connection. They know you're different, all right? So they know that you guys are connected energetically. All right, till next time. Bye.